Good morning, everyone, and welcome back for another flight. Today we are going from Zurich, where we left off the other day, and we are going to Lisbon, which is in Portugal. Um, so yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully everyone's all well. Everyone's all set for England tomorrow for the final. Hopefully they'll all do well. So we are at gate E37. We'll be taking off from runway 34, and then this is our departure line. So we'll be going out a little bit and then heading south. And then this is our cruising line all the way along here. I'll just show you guys so you know. So this is our turning, our arrival into runway 2. It hasn't got ILS, but it's fine. We're used to, manual landings, so it's all good. Um, so yeah, we just thought we'd do it. We can do it because it's daylight. So our arrival is the green line, and our approach is the magenta line. So as you can see, if I zoom in a little bit, we'll be passing over some of the landmarks into Portugal. So this is Christ the King. There's some sort of museum, some sort of bridge. So we'll try and look out for that one, and this one as well. We might not be able to see that as we are so close to the airport and touchdown. So yeah, just thought I'd do maybe that approach so it shows us a little bit more sights going on and everything. I'm on the North Europe server. If anyone wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. There's my game tag. We're also flying live weather as well. Um, so my all players is on, so we'll be able to see all players, and my live weather is on. We're also in the Swiss Airlines livery. This is another one by Forsimers. Yeah, so we'll just check the nav log. Our descent is here, CCS, we'll be cruising at 36,000 feet. So let me just see where CCS is. CCS is here. So just before we turn right onto our arrival portion, we've got this long stretch of descending to do. But apart from that, we'll jump in and start the flight, guys. So just a word, I'll premiere this tomorrow around 10 a.m. I know obviously the football is on, so if anyone who wants to watch it can always watch it back, or while you're watching England or something like that, doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll crack on and hopefully we'll enjoy the flight and yeah. Let me just check the volumes, guys. Excuse me. me just check everything is smoothly. Here we go, yeah, that's fine. We've got the chat open, that's fine. We're just waiting for it to do the last bit of loading. It does take a little bit of a while to do the last bit of loading, but there we are. Here we are at Zurich. There's our aircraft. And we've got the airport tug, so we're all good for pushback. Let me just grab my notes just in case we need them. Here we go. So yeah, we'll get started, guys. And yeah, we'll get off the ground. Looks a lovely day for flying, so we should be all good. There's our aircraft. Got a few people in and about near us. This is what the Zurich airport looks like, so it's a nice airport. There's plenty of tugs and gates. So yeah, we'll start the aircraft up and get our climb altitude, get the flight director on as well. So I'll give that. So our climb altitude is 10,000 feet. Here we go, we'll put the flight director on as well. Now we can start the engines up and do everything else what we need to do. So we'll do the flight computer, we'll put the lights on as well so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. We want to press performance 1. Zero, and then the third one for flaps. Get the flaps down. There we go, our flaps are down. Then we need to do press the flight plan. There's our flight plan. Our flaps are at 10%, that's fine. Need to do our speed brakes, 2 armed. We'll do the lights, why not? We'll put the scope light on auto. Runway beacons on, we don't need them on. Our wing lights, our nav log, our taxi lights. Our seatbelt sign is on, and then this is our non-smoking flight. There we go. There's our aircraft. There's just someone over there, just about to taxi maybe, or they've just landed. That's pretty much everything we need to do for setup. Our engines are on. we'll just do this last little bit that we need to do. There we go. So we're all set. We'll just reset the altimeter so the tower can pick us up as we taxi. And yeah, we're pretty much all set for taxi. I'll just make sure that we got the right altitude. Yep, 10,000 feet, that's fine. And yeah, we'll just get our pushback. Pushback. Oh, there we go. That's a big aircraft for you guys. There's a good, nice little aircraft. Nice. Massive aircraft. Wow. Absolutely massive. They've just landed, I think. I'll push back. Lovely. So, we're going that way. So we're going to the right of us to taxi to the runway. I believe it'll be the same runway that he's just landed at. Oh, I think he's taxiing to another runway. He's going to runway 32 or 28. He's going to another runway. So we'll try and get him have his lift off. There he goes. Off he goes, he's just lifted off. Not too sure where he's going, but wow, what a massive aircraft. So we're going over here, there's a few more aircraft as well. Some of it is AI, but yeah, we'll give you a little nosy. So we're just taxiing to our runway. We'll reset the altimeter so we can, so the tower knows where we're going. I chose this runway as it has got the most sensible departure path. All the others were like way out of, way out of course, and then you've got to like pull it back. So at least this one you got out a little bit and then head south. The other ones were like basically way out of course and then you had to go back in. So sometimes you have to look at the paths and just choose one that makes sense for where you're going and how you're coming into land. Also, a good idea is to actually spawn into the arrival airport and see if there's any terrain, anything that you need to keep an eye out for. A lot of aircraft there. That one's getting its fuel. So quite a busy airport, guys. I just thought I'd show off Zurich for you, as it is quite a big airport. A lot of planes coming in and out on the ground, etc. So I just thought I'd show this off for you as we taxi to our runway. Lovely. So there's someone approaching there over the hill. Not too sure where he's coming in at. Got a few more planes over here. Nearly at the end of our taxi. Just reset the altimeter. There we go, nearly at our taxi. Our runway, sorry. And yeah, we'll get out of here, we'll take off and we'll head towards Lisbon, which is in Portugal. So quite a longish flight, I suppose, but we have got the daytime, so I just wanted to show it off a little bit more, as our flights have been in the dark lately on an evening. But yeah, we'll show a lot of daytime. Wait for our clearance. There's nobody coming, so we should get clearance straight away onto the runway. little bit more forward. Not too sure, we haven't got our clearance yet, so I'll just line up with the runway and ask them for it. That'll do. So we'll just ask for runway clearance, takeoff clearance. Not too sure why it will. So, not too sure why it's not done it, guys, but we should be okay. Which one should we be on? We should be on that one actually. Maintain in pattern, that's the one. So there we go, off we go. Not too sure why it didn't switch over, but we're fine, we're ready to go. We'll throttle up and we'll get out of here. Just try and keep your aircraft as close to the centre line as we can. There we go, up we go. Autopilot, bring the throttles back to climb. There we go, we've just lifted off, we've got the turn, which we are turning now. So basically takeoff is throttle up to our airspeed for lift off, lift the nose gently, get the landing gear up, autopilot, CL position for the throttles, and then lift your flaps. And that's all there is to it for takeoff, guys. It's pretty straightforward. There we go, we'll show off a little bit of the departure. There we go. So we're just... There we go. We have to climb as we are heading towards the mountains. Get some nice pictures as well, guys, for our album today. So we'll just wait till we're around 18,000 feet, and then we'll push the pressure, and then we'll try get some pictures for our album, basically. Just watch our departure path. We're fine. That's a lovely picture over there of some sort of mountains over there. Not too sure if we will be passing over that. Let's just wait till we get a little bit higher so we can push the pressure. So we push it above 18,000 feet so we can do it there, standard, that's fine. And then we'll get a picture of the mountains, hopefully. So get it about there, guys, nice and central to the mountains for our departure. Here we go, what's round the other side? Not that much, to be honest. We'll try get another scenic, and yeah, we'll grab another picture. Oops, wrong one. We need the camera, and then go back to cockpit. So yeah, we're climbing to 24,000 feet, and yeah, we're on our way to Lisbon, which is in Portugal. So we need to go to 320. Here we go, up we go. Oh, we just got another photo op here. Try and get a better picture of that mountain. There we go. So go back to the cockpit. Here we go, we are climbing to 32,000 feet. Our cruising altitude is 36, so we are on our way. So we're just going to a different air traffic. Here we go. Here we go, so we're nearly at 32,000 feet. Oh, look at that. Let's do the climb first and then so I'm not too sure what they are over there. I'm not too sure. I'm not really good with my geography. But we'll just see if we can take a nice picture of them in our plane. There we go, so we'll just have a look what's around us. Not that much really, there's a bit of a river there. But yeah, we'll pop back into the cockpit and wait for our climb altitude. Get to cruising And then pretty much it's plain sailing really. So here we are at 36,000 feet, so we're at cruising altitude, so we can't turn the seat belts off, and everyone is welcome to roam around the cabin. Not too sure why we are turning. We shouldn't be turning, so we'll just bring it back. Sometimes it does do that. If it does lose the path, just disengage the autopilot, bring the aircraft back towards the green line, and just reactivate the autopilot, and it finds its feet again. Oh, look at that one. That is a nice sight as well. Just get another picture, why not? We'll put the best ones into Discord. There we go, that's a nice picture. So yeah, this is the first time I have used the Swiss Airlines livery. But yeah, I enjoy it. I do like the Four Simmers, livery packs. I've got all of them worldwide. American, Europe, Canadian, you name it, everything that he's done. I've got for my A320. So I'll just show you a little bit outside the aircraft. Hopefully you enjoy the flight, guys. And yeah. So that's a nice sight as we go across a lake. So pretty much plain sailing flight for us. We're just passing through Marseille airspace. We've got a few people in and amongst where we are. The server is quite busy, I suppose, with it being the weekend. We've got a few flying over the mountains there. There's a few people behind us as well. And yeah, we've got some nice sights as well. So yeah, we'll change the ND range as well. Now we're stable. Change it to that. Here we go. So, just flying, I think, around France area. And just a heads up, guys, is that I've only got a 3-day week at work next week. Well, this week, sorry. I'm only at work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday for bank holiday. So I'm planning maybe it's not definite yet, but I'm planning to do a sort of long-ish flight, more than likely on the Monday. Not too sure where though yet, but we'll see. Obviously I want to get the farm as well, do some more farming, get some more prepared, and then I might do some trains. I've not played trains for a while, but we'll see how I feel. You know, when you've got days off work, you just, you know, sometimes you just like to chill out and just, you know, just enjoy the time that you have off, because it does go quick, and then you wonder where it's all gone, and you're like thinking, oh god, I'm back at work. So we'll see how it is. So we are going through Marseille. Bear with me, guys, I've got some sweeties. Got them from Lidl. Lovely Lidl. Got a massive bag of crisps, like I think there was 30 packets assorted, sorry, and it were around a couple of quid. So now if you were to get that at Morrison's or Asda or Tesco, whatever, it would be at least a tenner. So I've got enough crisps, and then I got this big bag of like jelly sweets for a couple of quid. I think there's around, let's have a look, let's see if it says how many bags are in here. It doesn't say. But it doesn't say, it just says fruit and cola flavoured jelly and foam sweets. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. So no, it doesn't say how many bags are in there, but it's probably there's at least 20 in there. So it'll keep me going. I do like my jelly sweets. I have some mini dinos, so they're just basically dinosaur like jelly sweets sort of shaped, a little bit like the Golden Bears Haribo, but instead of Haribo Golden Bears it's just shaped like a dinosaur. So we get there's some red ones and some orange ones here. Give them a little taste. I have an orange one. You can definitely taste the orange. So I'm happy with that. Sometimes when you get like I wouldn't say cheap sweets, but sweets that are a bit, home branded. You can't really taste the flavour, um, but you can definitely taste the orange. So yeah, we are flying over France. Um, so yeah, um, we're getting towards Spain, and then Lisbon's like at the side. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So we are still flying over France, I believe. We are, we are, where are we? We are flying over France, I believe. So yeah, we are just the south of France, Bordeaux. So yeah, we'll be crossing over some ocean, I believe. Maybe crossing some land into Spain. But yeah, Bordeaux is like the south of France. let's see where we are, guys. I think we're flying over France into Spain. There we go, that's a bit better. I'll just grab some scrap paper so we can take a note of our descents when it comes to it. I did have some scrap paper, but I don't know where it's gone. But yeah, we'll get some scrap paper and then we'll keep an eye out on the altitudes, and yeah, we'll write them all down. Still at Bordeaux, so we're still south of France. So I have a little bit of scrap paper for our descends. Just write it at the back of this. We're not descending yet, we're still flying over France. So we've got a few people over there. Yeah, we've got a few people over there. Got one person there, looks like he's climbing out. And there's a few people at the side of us. And behind us. Lovely. Oh, hello Daniel. How are you? How are you feeling? Are you any better or are you still worse for wear? Thanks for popping in. We're just flying over the south of France. We're heading towards Lisbon. We've got a manual land as well, but we shouldn't be. We should be okay because it's daytime. A little bit easier than in night time. Alright. Your nose is absolutely full of it. Oh yeah, I hate when my nose is bunged up. It's horrible, isn't it? Yeah. Are you all ready for the football tomorrow? Will you be watching the Lionesses? My throat is better. Oh, a bit better. Oh, well, yeah, at least it's something, Daniel. At least, it's something about it's annoying. So, yeah, hopefully you're on the mend. So yeah, after the flight, guys, I will upload it to YouTube so you can watch it back tomorrow. I know the Lionesses are playing in the final. Hopefully they win against Spain. I'll set the premiere going around 10 a.m. So if you are watching the Lionesses, you can watch it or you can watch it later. It's up to you. But yeah, nice chilled weekend. We have got a 3-day week, thank God, at work next week. We only have to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday off for bank holiday. But yeah, Thursday will be results day. My younger sister gets her GCSE results on Thursday. But yeah, Friday, not too sure, might spend it with my gran. Saturday, Sunday is family time. So Monday, I'm guessing that is gonna be gaming day, maybe a long flight on the flight is same. Something like that, or might go on the trains as I've not played that for a while. Or I might show the farm off as well, so we shall see. Haven't really thought about the football. I've been in bed for a few hours as not being so well. Once I come round a bit I'll be going to Morrison's and the chippy. Yeah, well at least you can get up, Daniel, and go to Morrison's and the chip shop. I'll be going to Morrison's once we wrap the stream up, go to Morrison's for my grandma, who I've got to say is a brave lady. She had a cataracts operation yesterday. So yeah, she's one brave cookie, shall we say. And then later on I'll be seeing my nieces. Got presents for them, so Auntie Jodie will be on the good books for about 5 seconds. But yeah, I've got, I don't know if you've heard of it, Daniel, but I've got my oldest niece. She's 8 years old, and I've got one of them air up bottles. She's been nagging about that, and you know she's wanting one of them. Oh yeah, she's a tough cookie, Daniel. Yeah, she'll make a good recovery. She's got some drops to put in. Not too sure why we think we're in a bit of turbulence, guys. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I've got my eldest niece an air up the bottle where you're basically drinking water, but you put like a pod on it, and it gives you the aroma that you're actually tasting a flavour. She was saying that all her friends at school were getting one for September, so she didn't want to feel left out. And so I've got her that, so I'll be favourite Auntie Jodie for about 5 seconds. And then I've got my youngest one, she'll be 3 in a few months. I got her something from Smith's, which is a toy that my sister said that she won't shut up about, so hopefully they'll be all happy. Yeah, my gran said that, on Thursday, the night before, she was scared to death of, the cataracts and stuff. What they were going to do, the procedure and stuff like that. She had it done yesterday, and she said that she made it out to be worse than what it actually is. Because basically it's all done with machine now. So obviously they put drops in to numb your eye, and then they basically do it all by machine. So yeah, it was a bit annoying last night when she was trying to watch TV. She had a massive eye patch, but now it's the day after she can take the patch off. put the eye drops in and just wait for it to settle down, really. But last night she kept saying that it felt like she had grit in her eye, like, you know, like when you've got something in your eye and it's irritating. But apart from that, she was not in any pain or anything like that. She wasn't in pain. She wasn't like really, you know. So yeah, in a few months she has to have the other eye done, but at least she knows now what to expect. Oh, well done, Auntie Jodie. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's nice to treat them now and again. Um, but I do treat them now and again. I help my sister out. Well, my sister's got, you know, a full paid job. Her husband, my brother-in-law's, you know, he works his own business, but you know it's nice to treat them. And yeah, I'll be favourite Auntie Jodie for about 5 minutes, and then they'll say thanks. But yeah. But yeah, she'll be happy with all her friends at school. She'll be showing all her friends at school when she goes back. And yeah. So I think we're right. So we're the south coast of France. Once I got football kicked in one of my eyes and it swelled up and I couldn't see out of it for a couple of days. Oh God. Yeah, I think I once had something. Well, once when I was a child, one of my eyes wasn't working. I'll just wait for this. So yeah, as a child, one of my eyes, my right eye, was a little bit of a lazy eye. It wasn't working right. And I had to wear like the eye patches, like when I was watching telly. So I feel my grandma's pain. It is annoying because you can only see out of one eye. Just had to wear the eye patches to try and get the eye working, but I've still got a lazy eye, but it's just, you know, ever so slightly. But yeah, it's you know, it's not to worry about. But yeah, me and my gran agreed yesterday that when you think about it, your sight is probably one of the most important things. We both agree that, you know, if anything, you know, if you were to go blind, you know, touch wood, you know, that never happens. But if you were to go blind, it would massively affect you. I suppose going blind is one of the worst things, to lose your sight. Out of, yeah, definitely, yeah. So we're just going over Madrid. We're going, well, in Madrid airspace. So yeah, that's what my gran and I were saying yesterday is, as horrible as it is, we'd rather go deaf than blind. Because at least if you go deaf, you've got like sign language and, stuff like that. And, subtitles and things like that. But if you were to go blind, you're basically in darkness, and I feel that's, not the good thing. I'm going to get myself organised now and get up so I can nip out. Oh, no worries, Daniel, thanks for popping in. We'll be descending. I can see our descent waypoint, just under 320 nautical miles. The CCS will be descending. We've got a manual land, but we should be okay because we are in daytime, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah. Well, hopefully you feel better soon, Daniel. Surely it's over and done with, But yeah, thanks for popping in. Nice to speak to you. So what we'll try and do, everyone, is once we get to our descent, we'll try do the flight levels as you should be. So yeah, no worries. If I stay any longer, I won't get up. That's true, Daniel, that's true. Yeah, I get like that sometimes on a weekend or a day off, and I'm like thinking, can I get up, or shall I get up? Do I want to get up? But yeah, you've got to, I suppose staying in bed doesn't do you any good. Sometimes when you're ill, as much as you want to stay in bed, I've found that when you're ill, try and get up because it makes you feel better. I feel worse if I stay in bed all day. So like if I want to stay in bed all day, it would be proper full on bad, but I try and get up and I suppose just get on with it really, and just distract your mind, and yeah. Yeah, hopefully you feel better soon. So I'll try get another picture for you guys. Showcase. So we'll do it about there. There we go. Oh, we don't want that. We want the camera. Cockpit. There we go. So we'll just wait till we pass a few more of these waypoints. We'll wait for around 160 nautical miles. Once we get to the descent before we should start to descend. And yeah, we'll make note of our descents on the flight plan. Try and match them up. So our descent waypoint has just appeared. That is CCS. I'm guessing it's Charlie Charlie. I don't know what the S is. Sierra, is it? But yeah, we should be continuing. You know, not doing anything. Yeah, it should be fine, guys. As we approach, we're just about, well, we're going to make a slight left turn shortly onto our arrival portion. Well, towards our arrival portion. Our arrival portion is CCS. So we're turning just slightly in around 15 nautical miles. We've got a bit of a crosswind, but we're hard in the daylight, so we should be okay for that. For landing. So what we do with manual landing is we've got no ILS system. So the LS doesn't work, so I'll just show you what I mean. Normally with ILS you'd press the LS button, which is here, which is there, and we wait for our diamonds on our horizon. That means that we're in line for the runway. Then we press the lock button, which is here, so that just locks our heading onto the runway. And then once we're at the right descent altitude, once we've started the slope, we press the approach button, which is this one. With no ILS, what I'll basically do today is we just basically get our aircraft sorted for landing, sorry. We'll line up with the runway as we would normally with any other every flight that we do. And as soon as we can see the runway, we'll take the autopilot off and bring her down. We're just turning slightly onto our flight plan towards. So we've got 148 nautical miles to the next waypoint. see where we are. Around 240 nautical miles away from our descent. Got a bit of a right turn in around 124 nautical miles towards our, not approach, our arrival. We've got a crosswind. The aircraft is a little wobbly. But we should be fine. You know, at the end of the day, it's a simulation. So if anything does go wrong, it's not the end of the world. It's so we've got a few of our waypoints appearing, so we'll just take note of them. So T1, we should be at 17,000. I don't know what the B is, but yeah, we'll just do that. The PT 409. I'm guessing that's final descent, nearly final descent. That's 4,000 feet. So yeah, we'll just keep it on that. We'll ask for a descent as soon as we pass the CCS. And yeah, we'll get her on the ground. And yeah. Got a little bit more people in the airspace as we approach Lisbon. Yeah, we're on our way, guys. We're on our way. So once I've finished the flight, guys, I will be downloading it and uploading it to my YouTube channel. I'll be premiering it tomorrow around 10 AM whilst football's on. So if you want to watch it whilst the Lionesses play the final against Spain, you can do. Or you can either watch it at a later date, that's also fine. But yeah, we'll do that after today. I'm not too sure if we'll do a flight tomorrow, I'm not too sure. But if not tomorrow, guys, we'll be back Monday evening. We'll do another flight. And yeah. So not too far away from our descent now, guys. We are getting there. You can just see our airport just at the top of the screen in around 320 nautical miles. But what we have to do, guys, is we have to go a little bit out and then turn into the airport. Um, so yeah, it's all good, guys. So yeah, once we've passed this waypoint, we'll write the next waypoint down. But I'm guessing that would be our final descent into the airport. There we go, got a few people there. They're descending as well, they might be landing at Lisbon as well. There we go, we can see the cluster of the airport as we head towards it. We'll just wait for our descent to be within the 160, we'll change the ND range. And yeah, our aircraft will turn left, sorry, right. And yeah, we'll line up with it. So I got 61 nautical miles away from the next waypoint. Nearly 160 in the descent waypoint. So yeah, we're on our way, guys. We're on our way. So our descent is within the 160 range, so we'll just change the ND range to 160. This one here, so we can just see it a little bit better. Not too sure why I'm turning right when I shouldn't be. Just deactivate the autopilot, bring it back, and then reactivate it. Sometimes it does do that, but yeah, it's all fine. So we are going to turn slightly right in around 20 nautical miles onto our arrival, sort of towards our arrival portion. Our descent is in around 120, just over 120 nautical miles. So we are on track, guys. We are heading towards Lisbon. So we are on our way, people. We're about to turn very shortly, slightly to the right, towards our arrival descent portion. So just watch the aircraft, just make sure that it doesn't overturn or anything like that. Sometimes it does. I don't know why. Sometimes it gets a little bit upset with the departure and the arrival, but we should be okay. It is just a little turn. Should be turning now, which we are. There we are, we're back level, so we're all good in that department. So we've got 108 nautical miles away from our descent, so about maybe around 30 minutes away to descending, guys. we should be able to see our next descent. So it's ADSAT or something. So we're just taking note of that. ADSAT. It doesn't say anything, so I'm guessing it's just fly continued as we head into our arrival, our approach into the airport. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll try and match the flight levels to here, but if all goes wrong, I just use my my notes, which I have in front of me. What we'll do now is we'll set the auto brake to medium. You can do this at any point in the flight, by the way, once you've climbed out. Once you are at cruising, you can do that. So it's on. That's all good. So yeah, all we have to do, guys, is prepare for landing, get the descents down, and yeah, do the manual land, and go on the ground. So we're 64 nautical miles away from our descent, guys. We are getting there. We are getting there. We've got a little bit of a crosswind, but we will be turning shortly right into the airport. So that might sort itself out once we get there. So just keeping on it. We are due our descent at around 13 past. It is, I think it's 6 minutes past. So we are on track. We are around 7 minutes away from descent. The aircraft's a little bit rocky, guys, but we should be okay. So what I'll do is I'll just change the ND range slightly so we can see the turn. So our turn is in around, well, just over 160 nautical miles. So wait till it is in view and then we'll be able to see it. But our descent portion will be between the CCS and the next waypoint, our descent. We are nearly at descent, guys. We are around a minute or two away from descent. We can see the wiggly approach into it, so we're turning right and then turning out a little bit more and then turning right to line up with the runway. But we have a manual land. We should be okay with the manual land. We have done it before, but yeah, we should be okay. So what we'll do is we'll just do the lights nice and early. So what we'll do is we'll get everybody back in their seats for descent. We'll put the landing lights on, even though it is daytime. We'll just put them on as well. Put them on to taxi, ready for our arrival. And we're just waiting for our descent waypoint. There we go, we're just at descent waypoint now. We'll ask for a descent of 3,000 feet, and yeah, we'll bring her down very gradually. Here we go, we are descending, nice and slowly, nice and steady, as we approach. So our airport is to the right of us. We'll just keep an eye on the descent. Just keep asking for descents as you bring her down to the airport. So we'll just wait for it to level out a bit at 33,000 feet, and then we'll ask for our next descent, which we'll do now. There we go, down to 30,000 feet. We're around 120 nautical miles away from the airport, around. But we do have a few turns to do before we get our final approach. As long as we're around 17,000 feet before the next waypoint, we should be fine. But yeah, we're all good. We're all in good good situation. So we're descending to 30,000 feet. Got a little bit of a headwind, but it is levelling out a little bit, so it's not so much a crosswind. So we should be okay for landing our manual land, but as I've said before, we are good. We just have to have a little bit of faith, and yeah, we should be fine. We can do this, people. So we'll wait for it to descend a little bit more. Then we'll ask for our next descent. We'll ask for 3,000 feet again. Just small little descents. Just bring her down nice and gently, nice and slowly. $270, we are going down. There we go, so we are being contacted by Lisbon Centre now for our arrival. We're not at approach yet, we're just setting her all up, so the aircraft down, get the flaps, everything's sorted, everything's smooth, ready for our landing. So wait for it to descend to 27,000 feet. We'll ask for another descent. Where's the pen gone so we can keep track of where we are? I have lost my pen, people. There we go, we found it. We'll cross that out. We've passed that waypoint, sorry. So I'll ask for another descent of 3,000 feet. There we go, 240. So just change the ND range slightly because it does look closer than what it should be. We have still got the massive descent portion in sight, so we're all good. We've got 91 nautical miles away from our turn where we should be at around 17,000 feet. So we are slowly but surely going down. I've noticed the wind is pretty straight as well. So that's all good. The speed of the wind is quite large as well, but we've got a headwind, so that is good for landing, but we have to turn into the airport, so that might all change, but we'll just see how it goes. So we're nearly at 24,000 feet, we'll ask for another descent of 3,000 feet. There we go, 21,000 feet. We can see our turn where we should be at 17,000. It's just 81 nautical miles away. But yeah, we should be fine. We should be all set up for this arrival. As you can see, I've done nothing with the speed yet. I've got nothing on the flaps yet. I've got full flaps, not full flaps, we've got no flaps, sorry. At the moment, we've done nothing. We'll wait till we're around 10,000 feet. We'll drop the first set of flaps, get the altitude down, slow the aircraft down. But, yeah. We don't have to do anything as yet, guys. So we've got another waypoint there appeared. So we'll just take a note of that. PT419. And it doesn't say an altitude, it just says, you know, just continue. So nearly at 21,000 feet. So we'll ask for our next descent, 3,000 feet. So 180, 18,000 feet. There we go. So we're nearly at 17,000 feet. After we get to 18, we'll just ask for 1,000 feet. We'll push the pressure. And yeah, let everything else take its course. I believe that's our airport just to the right of us. So we're nearly at 18,000 feet. Then we'll ask for just 1,000 feet. and then we should be okay till we turn, and then the tower might take over for our approach. So just ask for 1,000. There we go, we can do the pressure as well once we descend. There we go. Reset the altimeter so the tower can pick us up. So we're at the right altitude for our next waypoint. There we go, just let it settle at 17,000 feet and wait for that turn, and then we'll do everything else that we need to do, guys. Here we go, we'll just change the ND range as well. Ready for our turn. Here we go. So that's the bridge I was on about, guys. To the right of us, we can see the bridge that we was on about at the start of the flight. We will be flying along it, hopefully. But if I don't see it after we descend, I'll just take a quick picture. Here we go, we'll just take that snapshot because, you know, that is the bridge into the airport. Here we go back to the cockpit. Ready for our turn. So we might see the bridge, we might be descending as well. So yeah, we should see it. Hopefully I'll be able to get another picture for you guys as we get closer. But yeah, we'll be turning in around 14 nautical miles, and then I'm guessing the tower will take over and bring us down for our approach. So what I'll do is I'll bring the aircraft slightly down as well, so we can see that approach, see that bridge. So we'll ask for 3,000 feet. Turning very shortly. Just watch her turn, just make sure that she turns and doesn't overturn. Here we go, she's starting to turn. just keep an eye on her turning. And yeah. So there we go, we are levelling out, that's fine. Now we need to get down to around 4,000 feet. So we'll do 4,000 descent. We'll slow the aircraft down as well. Go to 210. Reset the altimeter so we can keep in contact. We'll wait for it to be at 10,000 feet and we'll drop the first flaps. We are heading towards the airport. The airport is just north of us. We have got a few more turns to line up with the runway. What runway was it now? I can't remember. Was it runway 2? Yeah, runway 2. There's no ILS system at runway 2, so we'll be doing a manual land. We should be okay. We have got a crosswind, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, once we're down, hopefully on the ground, I will be downloading the video and uploading it this evening for you all to watch on YouTube. If you are watching on the rerun, please leave me a cheeky like, subscribe if you wish, share, it all helps out. But yeah, we'll be hopefully back tomorrow, if not Monday, because tomorrow the Lioness is playing the final. So I might watch that in fact, so yeah, that means we'll be back Monday. So just wait till they start what they're doing. There we go, we've dropped our first flaps, everyone. See if they'll let... Oh, we're just turning, so we'll just wait for this turn to be done. Just watch it, just make sure that it doesn't oversteer. There we go. So I'll ask for a decrease. Oh. So we'll go down to 4,000 feet. We'll So what we'll do is we'll go down to 180. Once we get to 8,000 feet, we'll drop the flaps. Or once we get to 180, we'll drop the flaps. We've just got that final turn, I believe. So we're just above 180 knots. We'll drop the second set of flaps shortly, once we level out around 8,000 feet. So we'll drop them now, we'll drop some altitude, we'll slow the aircraft further down to 160. And then we'll wait till we're at 4,000 feet, at about 5,000 feet, something like that. Drop the next set of flaps. We are turning ever so slightly. So we're on track, guys. By the time we get to the next waypoint in 2 nautical miles, we should be around 4,000 feet. Do the next flaps. So we'll slow her down once we get to the next waypoint. But we're fine for now. We're just turning ever so slightly towards our approach descent. So what we'll do is we'll slow this aircraft down to 140, sorry. get the final flaps down in a second. So we should be at 35 flaps, which we are. We're all good. Got a headwind, nice. We're okay for landing. We've got that. We've just got the landing gear, guys, to do, which we'll do just before we line up. Can't see the runway just yet. We don't want to turn the autopilot off too early. But our co-pilot will say runway is in sight, and then that's when we turn the autopilot off and bring the aircraft down. So we're just making the final turn into our approach. Nice and steady. Can't see the runway just yet. We'll just carry on till we can see it, guys. We are. Let's have a look. We are 20 nautical miles away. So we're cleared for landing. We'll get the landing gear down now as we've got our approach mode as well there. Here we go, we've got a little animation of the landing gear going down. We'll wait till we're within them blue markers, and then that's when we turn the autopilot off and yeah, bring her down. So we have got a bit of a crosswind, so it will be a little bit tricky for our landing. But I will try my best, guys. We should be okay. We have landed in crosswinds before. But yeah, we should be fine. We just have a little faith. And yeah, end of the day, it's just a simulator. So we'll go all quiet, we'll concentrate on the landing and see you on the ground, guys, hopefully. So we're just about to take the autopilot off, guys. And yeah, see you on the ground, guys, hopefully. Autopilot off. Bring the nose slightly down.
$2,500.
Just nice little changes with the stick, nice and gentle. I am on the controller, so just nice. So we are cleared to land. I can see the runway. We will try and get her in line the best we can, as we have got a little bit of a crosswind. But we're fine. We should be okay, guys. Have a little faith.
$1,000.
You can see the bridge just to our right, but we'll concentrate on this landing and we'll get her down and show you in a while. We are going slightly.
500. 400. 300. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retire.
We are down, guys, we are down. Lovely. Get the brakes on so we can stop. Here we go, we've got our flaps up. We'll just wait for it to stop. We have made it. We got a little bit of a crosswind. But we recovered that. So yeah, we'll just get off the runway. Pretty happy with that landing. At the last second we did have a crosswind. It did pull us slightly offers. There's someone landing right behind me, so I need to get off this runway. They are coming in. I am trying to game, I am trying. And hopefully we'll be able to see their landing. They are coming in behind me. So just watch their landing. That one. There you go, you can do it. The big cheese. There we go, they're down. Lovely. Nice. Well done, big cheese. Nice. Lovely. Smile, you're on camera. Nice. Wow, big aircraft. Wow, very big aircraft. Yes, very big aircraft. Not too sure what happened there, but that's fine. We'll taxi to our gate. We made it, guys, we made it. So for one moment I thought we wouldn't make that, as the wind was pushing us a little bit off course. So I just had to bring the nose round and do the best lineup as I could. And yeah, we did it, guys, we did it. We'll just taxi to our gate, which is over here somewhere. Not too sure where they said. Gate 146. So what I'll do is I'll try and depart from 146 next time, sorry. Just to make it a little bit more realistic. Our gate's here, I can just see it. So yeah, we made it. We've made it to Lisbon, which is Portugal. You can see the bridge just in the distance there, guys. What I'll try to do as well is try get a departure from there. That'd be nice to see it. But yeah, there is the bridge. Got a few aircrafts on the ground. Not too sure where he went with the large aircraft, the big cheese. So we'll just taxi to our gate, guys. So there we go, we are just lining up with our gate. So we can just stop there. Our tunnel is just attaching onto us, hopefully with a bit of hope it will attach. They've opened the door, so we'll just turn that off. And yeah, we've just been connected. And what we'll do is we'll get everything set to us, power, our ground services, sorry, our power supply, our baggage and our catering. So there we go, guys, we can turn the seat belts off. Thank you guys for flying with Jodie 123. Here we go, so we'll just get a picture for our reference. There we go, I like that sort of picture there. Get a little picture. Here we go. So we've got the picture, guys. So yeah, we are here at Lisbon. So we'll go back to the cockpit. Get rid of that, and yeah, we'll get our flight time, our breakdown. And yeah, that was a flight from Zurich to Lisbon. We've been flying 2 hours 39 minutes, so in a total we've been flying 73, well, just over 73 hours. Um, um, I don't know why it comes up with that for. But yeah, we've been flying around 73 hours in the A320. But yeah, we've had 32-day takeoffs, we've done 8 night takeoffs, done 17-day landings, and 18 night landings. We've done more during the day than we have at night. But yeah, we'll hopefully do another flight on Monday in the evening, so that'll be a night one. But tomorrow I'll be watching the football, cheering on the Lionesses. Hopefully, fingers crossed they do win. They'll do us proud, and we'll win the World Cup. Since 1966, they are making history already. So hopefully have a little faith and maybe they can beat Spain. Spain are a difficult side. But yeah, we'll be back Monday, guys, with another flight. Not too sure where though till yet. We'll be taking off in Lisbon, and I'll be showing you that bridge hopefully. If I remember to do the departure from there. But until then, guys, is enjoy the rest of your day, evening, wherever you are in the world. I will be downloading and uploading this video to YouTube to premiere tomorrow, which is the 20th of August, while the football's on. So you can always have it on in the background if you so wish. But until then, guys, take care and bye for now. Bye, guys.